All right, hello, CheersKevin here, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Interactions. We have a little tree farm behind us. I ended up using it in the thumbnail because I set this up right after I stopped recording the last episode. But look at that, we've got some oak wood coming in, we've got some apples coming in. That's actually kind of useful because, man, we still haven't bothered to solve our food problems. I'm just putting random stuff in there because, hey, you know, we need stuff. Because the more you eat of the same thing, the worse it gets. And yeah, this seems to be working for us for the moment. I think at some point, I don't know if this will work with the mineral trees, but I hope it would, because that would be nice. And we could also get those berries and torches kind of automatically as well. Oh, I put down a block of ice real quick over there just because I realized I didn't have a bucket. I've misplaced our bucket. I don't know how that could have happened, but managed to happen. And I guess the ice has melted. So welcome. Today I want to try and get water automated. And I'm realizing, yeah, we lost our bucket. Let's go ahead and just make another bucket, which I think was just like this, right? I hope. No, apparently not. What was the bucket? The bucket is, oh, it's that, but in there. Okay, fair enough. Let's put those plates down. We're wasting iron. There we go. Wasting iron. But yeah, I want to solve water, and someone mentioned in the comments that, hey, there is the Pam's Well of Awesomeness, and this will provide a nice infinite water source. Now that's true. It doesn't. It provides an infinite water source, though it's not one that we can pipe out of. So, but it does at least kind of solve a bit of a manual problem for us. So that could be nice. So let's go ahead and make a Pam's Well. Let's see. There we go. A well. And yeah, this is diorite or anything, and then iron along the sides. That should be doable for us, right? That seems reasonable. Also, we're going to have to figure out storage. Actually, before I move on, I should ask you guys, and gals. So we're starting to think about, hey, we need to get stuff sort of consolidated and start to really build up our infrastructure, and wondering, where do we want to actually set up? Should we go about setting ourselves up a base in the Overworld, or should we stay in the Void World? Because I'm really torn on this. Part of me thinks, oh gosh, there are mobs in the Overworld. That's a terrible idea. And part of me thinks, yeah, that's fine. And it would be more entertaining because Skyblocks get, I don't know, it's hard to, I don't have the most amazing design skills. And Skyblocks can get a little, well, I mean, you see how this looks so far. It's not the most amazing of places. I mean, I guess in theory we could eventually build up like a building, but even then, kind of what's the point at that point? I don't know. I'm leaning toward thinking we should build something in the Overworld, but it is fairly dangerous. We would need to take some precautions. There's some stuff we can do with Astral Sorcery and the like to maybe make the process easier or make the process a little more safe. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments because I'm interested. It's maybe not something we're going to do immediately, but something we need to kind of sort out in the short term because we're going to need to move out of here pretty soon. And yeah, we need to sort that out. Okay, so diorite, and then this and this. And we have a well. And at the very least, this should save us some EMC. So we'll go ahead and plop that down right there. And there we go. So now we can infinitely grab water. Oh, no. Oh, derp. There we go. That block is the one that doesn't really help. Now, I also saw a note in the comments suggesting that, hey, to duplicate these items, we actually don't need, that we might be able to just throw the materials in. We have a little bit of extra gunpowder, so I figured, hey, we can waste one gunpowder to try. Remember, this is to push us forward in our proper Everfull urn stuff. Yeah, we need Terra, Fabrico, Aqua, blah blah blah. But to get us further along in the Thaumonomicon, it wants us to duplicate glowstone dust, ink sac, slime ball, gunpowder, and we need materials for that. I think. Yeah, no, that's just incorrect. We do not get duplicate stuff. And yeah, we are exuding a fair amount of flux. You can see up in the top left. Yeah, we've got, in fact, we have enough that the Thaumonomicon unlocked the thing. It's like, hey, you've discovered some flux. That's good. Probably not, though. If we are going to, so we've got logs coming in, which we could in theory route over here to our array of kilns, which could give us a bunch of low-grade charcoal. And we could then theoretically pipe that over into our boiler and basically have fuel done, somewhat automated. What we have not been able to, what we need though is water. And so to do that, if we look here, alchemy, We need to get hedge alchemy done. So we need to get, oh, hang on, glowstone dust. Huh, we got glowstone, That's interesting. We actually have, we have credit for glowstone dust. Well, I guess because we crafted it in some way. Okay, so maybe if we craft this in any fashion, it'll count and give us credit for that? I mean, that's worth pursuing. One of the things that we're gonna, so we need, I guess we can take glowstone dust off the list. So we're gonna need slime balls, we're gonna need gunpowder and ink sacs. I mean, gunpowder wants us to duplicate, but I guess if we can craft it some other way. What if we craft it like this? What if we use this strategy to craft it? Is that gonna count? It does. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have now crafted gunpowder, and we get credit for that. All right. Okay, nice. Oh, that's so stupid. Okay, yeah, that's gonna work. Okay, so that that leaves us with the ink sac and the slime ball that we need to solve. Now, the slime ball we're gonna want to get from raw jellyfish, which we can get from a water trap. Now, I set up a water trap in the least valid way possible. Let's get some more black cobblestone over here real quick. Just grab another set of that. The reason I put this in the ground trap, thinking I don't know, we'll just throw it in there and hope. We have a fish trap there. That's not, yeah. If you're using a fish trap, you need to have fish, right? I mean, that would make sense. Let's go ahead and we'll just make ourselves a little area for, do I have ice? Yes, I do. Okay, cool. We'll go like this, and like this, and yeah, we'll just put water around it. And then we'll just move one of those ground traps over here, and then put the fish bait in it. And hopefully we'll get that out of there. So we can craft that into slime, and then I guess we don't have to do any duplication, which is nice. So yeah, we'll go ahead and steal this out and grab our, do we have it? Yes, we do. Nice, and that should, it's probably going through into here. There we go, ground trap. So ground trap into there, and then let me just vein mine. There we go. Okay, so now in theory, we put this in. Really? You're just not going, what? Ah, okay, water trap is an entirely separate thing, apparently. Fair enough. We'll put this back then. So plop that down, and then fill it up with fish bait, and this should over time start producing some stuff. We look at usage, it'll give us fish, but it should eventually also give us, yeah, raw jellyfish. And that's the one that we need because we can craft that into slime, and that should give us credit for crafting into slime. And that gets, yeah, that gets another one off of the list. So devil dust, a bowl of water, and then a bone shard should allow us to spawn in a squid. So we'll give that a shot. Okay, so devil dust and a bone shard. What was it? The other thing. Yeah, a bowl of water. I have a bowl right here. We just got to fill it up. I'm hoping we can use the well for that. Maybe not. Well, that's an issue. It looks like I can't actually fill the bowl. All right, so we're gonna have to find one from the overworld, I guess, because we cannot not summon in a squid that way, apparently. One thing I would like to do in the meantime, I have most of the recipe up here. I would like to craft some goggles of revealing, which should actually show us the amount of essence that is in our cauldron while we're cauldroning, because I think that would be incredibly useful. Now, to do that, we're going to need some alchemical brass, so let me grab some copper, which hopefully we've got some of this. I guess I'll have to smelt that up. And then we'll convert that into brass. We're going to need a little bit more of that. And actually thinking about this, if we can't get an ink sac, if we're going to have to squash a squid to get an ink sac, then we're not going to get it from crafting. Well, yeah, that wasn't going to be the case anyway. So we are going to need to actually do this. We're going to need Bestia, Census, and Aqua. So we're going to actually need to do this one recipe to get credit for it. And just remind ourselves, our alchemical brass, so 1 ingot requires 5 instrumentum. If we make wooden shovels, that is going to give us 4 instrumentum. So we want to make 5 shovels and then convert 4 ingots. Yeah, we did the whole least common denominator thing. And yeah, I'm really starting to chuck materials all over the place. So we need to figure out base and storage solutions at some point pretty darn soon. But okay, so 4 of those. And yeah, we'll go ahead and put these. Yeah, let me set this over here. 3, 4, and this will at least make sure we're not using too much material, or we're not leaving excess in the And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And now all of the essence in there should be gone. Okay, so none of the stuff is going to escape into the air, which is great. And that means we should be able to make these goggles at least, which will be nice. And there we go. Get some goggles. It also gives us a vis discount, which is nice. We should be able to put these in our bauble slot or in your head slot, I think. There we go. Head slot. And look at us. Look how fancy we look. That's amazing. And now in theory, which I don't want to do it just yet, but in theory, if we add stuff to the cauldron, it should actually display it. We should be able to see what vis is in there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, somehow when I ran around on my own, I did not see any, and so I just sort of assumed, maybe they do not spawn. Okay, plenty of ink sacs. Love it. Nice and easy. But okay, let me try and figure out the right material so we can run this. Oh, I guess I can't fill that yet. The right material so we can do this duplication ritual. So Aqua, Bestia, and Census, I need to figure out what stuff is going to have those things. And I don't think there's any way. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is okay. So there was an upgrade to the pack, and I guess this has been. Oh, okay. It just shows us that hey, it can be created from these things. Let me sneak around to try and find out what items might be a good option. Okay, so the dandelion will have 5 census. And how much exactly? We need exactly 5, and it does have some excess stuff, but oh well. Oh, and a rice slime ball apparently has aqua in it. Okay, you know what? Maybe we just go with this. And yeah, we're definitely playing with fire here because we're not. We should be doing better, but oh well. Okay, so now hopefully, look at that. We throw the stuff in and we should actually see the material, and I'm gonna go quick here. There we go. Okay, so now this is all of the excess material that we don't have a use for, and yeah, it's all going up into the air and poisoning the environment. And yeah, our flux is gonna get kind of gross, but oh well. Oh, I guess we can. Yeah, there we go. Look, we learned some stuff. But at least we now have that one done. So all we have left is the slime ball to craft. So hopefully we will get ourselves a jellyfish. All right, well, one thing we can do while we wait there is we can actually move forward on some of the steam machines. So the forge hammer is one that I definitely want us to get moving on, hopefully. Let's see, the ally smelter, the steam compressor. Some of these are nice, but not hugely important. We also really do want to get into cocoa furnaces, because that's the way that we're going to get ourselves steel. So we're going to want to push in that. Actually, let's look real quick at that. So I need a coke oven, which means coke bricks, and these require coke oven bricks, which are compressed coked clay. Or oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So just throwing clay into fire. Oh, that's nice and easy. Fair enough. We can certainly do that. Okay, and that's something that we will want to get set up so that we start having so we can start making charcoal and steel and all that wonderful stuff. If we look at, is this going to show us like usages? Not really. But over here in the metallurgy tab, yeah, blast furnace gets us to steel ingots. Cool. Oh, wait a second. So those are different things. So blast furnace and coke oven are different items. Right. So I guess we're going to want both. The primitive blast furnace being how we get steel. So those are fire bricks, which need to be smashed together in a work table, which is fire clay, which actually does need to be compressed fire clay dust, which is clay dust and brick dust. Okay, so we have to make bricks apparently, and then pulverize them to get brick dust, and then we combine that with clay dust to get this not the coke oven bricks. Gosh darn it, we've got two different things that look fairly similar, and I'm getting them confused. The fire bricks. So yeah, we need compressed fire clay, and that needs to be done in a compressor. So hence the reason for also getting a compressor, and I think that's one that we can't even manually do. The hammer is at least something that we can kind of do our own manual crafting, but the compressor is not. So that's one we definitely want to make quickly. So let's see, steam compressor. We're gonna make some bronze. Well, okay, we're gonna need some more crushed brass. We've got a little bit, but not a ton. So we're gonna have to do a little bit more Thaumcrafting there. Because yeah, that's just, we get one plate for this. So let me go through and make a bunch more alchemical brass real quick. And all we need here is now the hull. So yeah, we're gonna need yet more bronze. So it better be, it's melting up, but yeah, it's we're eventually gonna need to certainly automate this sort of process. Okay, so steam compressor, so bronze hull, there we go. And steam compressor, we should be able to make you now. Yes, there we go. We now have a steam compressor. And it was mentioned, we're gonna put this, let's see, does this still, I think this thing, yeah, it still has plenty of steam. which is nice. I'm going to put the compressor right on the back here, just for now. And yeah, this should have an input of steam because it's in contact with the thing. And its output vent is on the top. Apparently, you can hit it with the wrench to change where it outputs from, which is nice. And what do we even need that for? Oh yeah, we needed to compress fire clay dust, which we need to compress bricks as well. And yeah, it wants us to make 32 of these fire bricks. So that's that. Yeah, that's a that's a big lift. And that looks like no luck. Steam compressor is full, but it does not seem to be processing the bricks. Oh, you know what? No, that's on me. This wasn't supposed to go in there. This is supposed to go in here. Yeah, I'm supposed to put that in there and get the brick dust out of there. The compressor comes in for the. Oh, okay, yeah. Output is on that. Whoops. The compressor comes into play when we're looking at the fire clay dust. The fire clay dust then goes into the compressor. So we can at least test that. Let's get some. Do we have some clay on us? All right, so clay dust. We combine those two things, and we get fire clay dust, and then we can compress that up like that. There we go, and that's working just fine. And we get these compressed fire clay bricks. Okay, so this is not going to be too bad, but yeah, we need to focus on getting our ores at the moment. Ugh, it is raining again. Raining again. It rains here so frequently, or at least it feels that way. Let's make a slime ball, and that should mean, I really hope, that in the Thaumanomicon we can unlock, yes, okay, we can complete that. Now it does put us at another step, which is what? Let's see. Some things you have to craft from scratch, including, let's see, string and clay and a lava bucket. Okay, those we should be able to do. We don't have to craft those from anything in here, right? Oh, apparently we can if we want to, but I think we're okay. Let's try the same technique of just we'll create a clay block and then convert it back, right? I forget if this is for. Yeah, there we go. So there, and then into there. And does that count? That counts. And then we just need to make a lava bucket, which okay, cool. We can apparently make lava from Thaumanomicon-y stuff, or we could just do it ourselves. Put on the clay mitt. Do we have? We do not have enough EMC right now, but that's okay. We should be able to get it pretty quick. In fact, our tree farm should be collecting EMC for us. Look at that, bunch of EMC. 2,000 EMC for us. And by the way, this we can make a lot faster if once we get like collector crystals and stuff. Right now it's there and it's slow and it's running, so it is something. I put that in there. There we go. Now we can take an obsidian out, and I just need my philosopher's stone, which I think, yep, there we go. And we'll grab a bucket of lava just to get that one completed as well. So plop that down. Oops. And there we go. Okay, Thaumanomicon. Oh, come on, really? Oh, a cobweb. Okay. Apparently we don't get credit for the lava bucket that way. That is frustrating. Oh well. All right, so the cobweb, it looks like we take string, we throw in with vinculum, and we get a cobweb out. Okay, yeah, any door. Any door is a good source of vinculum. So there we go. We can make a cobweb that way. Oh, there we go. So we'll throw in a door, and then throw in a string. There you go. And there. All right. Got ourselves a cobweb. Now what's the? Oh man, come on, Thaumanomicon. This whole extra progression thing. Okay, so we need Ignis and then Terra. You know what? I have a thought. It just so happens that lava bucket has pretty much all of the things we would need to make a lava bucket. So maybe we just do that. Maybe we just do that. I was thinking, okay, we'll just use brick, and have a miserable time of it, because it's would release a bunch of excess into the air. But maybe, yeah. Maybe that's the route we go down. We use that to infuse. We use the. We use a bucket of lava to put the materials in, and then yeah, we can just craft it back out. So let's go ahead and we'll just have to make a secondary bucket, because I think we'll consume the bucket in the process. Let's there'll be a little bit of excess essence, but that's okay. Oop, no, come on. There we go. Oh no, what? No, this lied to me. This said 15. It didn't put all of it in. No. Well, that's garbage. And now this is all going to bleed off. Yeah, you can see it. It does. Yeah, this bleeds off over time.
Well, that's frustrating. Okay. Well, this will produce one of the fiery stuff. This is a lie. It's a lie, dang it. It's supposed to give us 15 of the fire Oh well. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this again. We'll throw in 15 bricks to get our 15 necessary flame. And then an empty bucket of water. So, really? There you go. There we go. And there we go. Okay, yeah, and forgot to put the glove back on. Glove back on. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Thaumcraft, for that absolutely pointless set of achievements. But there we go. We at least now have hedge alchemy done. We should be able to now craft the urn, although we need, let's see. We need to get theory fundamentals first. Or we need to do some theory fundamentals. And that is frustrating because we have not done any theory at all. So we're going to need to do some theory crafting. Yeah, there are two different types of knowledge. One is by observing the world. The other one is by crafting a research table and coming up with some creative theories about stuffs. So we're going to need to do that. Oh, right, fine. Yeah, the glove deteriorates over time. Just FYI. Oh, by the way, we have unlocked Artifice, so that's nice. And we've also, okay, we've made some progress in Armancy because we've apparently gone very high. Oh, but there we go. We've discovered Infusion as well, which we're not using, but yeah, we'll still get credit for it. Why not? Yeah, let the flux build is what this wants us to do. Okay, so theory crafting, we need to craft up scribing tools, which requires black dye or an ink sac, feather, and then a glass file. How do we make a glass file? Clay and then glass. Okay. Okay, and there we go. Now we have scribing tools, and we need to also make the let's see. We need to make the research table, which I think is a, let's see, I should craft some scribing tools placed upon a table. Okay, never mind. It is a wood table. Whoops, wood table. It is a wood table, which apparently you get from Thaumcraft. Yeah, so there you go. And then you just have to click it with the other stuff. Okay, so yeah, the recipe is nice in here. Cool, cool, cool. Does this require, is this going to let us, oh, we've got to make it from infused wood as well. Blah! Dropping it into liquid starlight. Okay. Do we have a bucket's worth of starlight? No, we don't. No, we absolutely don't. All right, collect some more starlight. And then, let's see, the top of this is greatwood slab. That's the greatwood tree, right? Yeah, so we need to convert some, oak saplings into greatwood saplings so we can make a greatwood tree so we can plop it down. Oh, no, really? We got, like, nothing out of there. Blah. You know, I'm not going to waste the last aquamarine just in case we need it for something. Let's burn a rock crystal on it, because those we can at least, it's annoying to get them, but we can at least get them. Okay, so we have 4 greatwood saplings. Let's pop them down like so, and get rid of this. There we go. And I wonder if I can twerk at these, or maybe not. Is it gonna? Maybe not. I'm not seeing any twerk sparkles. In the meantime, there we go. Yeah, we've got a 3rd block of iron, so I should be able to make an anvil, which should mean we can make another something. Another thing that we wanted to make. Throw this in there. There we go. We have an anvil, and that does, yeah, it should give us the ability to craft up the steam forge hammer. All right, steam forge hammer. Here we go. Love it. So we are slowly building up our arsenal of things. But yeah, slowly is definitely the operative word there. Can we rotate that? Well, it's fine. We'll just make sure not to stand right there. Now this, basically, if the macerator macerates stuff, we should be able to put this in here. And it should be able to hammerify this stuff. It, of course, needs to fill up with stuff. And we don't have any fuel in here. Let's go ahead and give it some fuel. And then once this thing gets steam, it should be able to use that to hammer up our materials. And so in theory, we could pipe stuff from the macerator into here once we actually have this thing properly set up. But at the moment, of course, we need to be generating steam. Oh, look, there we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We ought to pipe this out into a drum, actually. Let me grab a drum so that we don't end up wasting liquid starlight, just because that is generally a bit of a pain in the butt during the early game. We don't want to have to mine more rock crystals than we have to, because presumably we have to a lot.
Although, actually, I'm wondering, I'm guessing we won't, this may not work. We may not be able to extract. Because with pipes and stuff, you generally can only extract from the bottom, from the light well. So this may not be an option anyway. Well, we'll test it and find out. But you know what? It doesn't look like it's not extracting anyway. You can tell the conveyor is not getting any stuff on it. But the point is, now that we have this, we should be able to soak some stuff in Starlight. There we go, there, and then we just have to drop this in, and we get the infused wood for that. Oh, and there's apparently an achievement for that. Oh, look at that! Oh my goodness, look at that tree. That is a crazy tree. And we just need some slabs from it. So hopefully, this should be enough. I would imagine, right? Just two logs here. That is an enormous tree. I really like it. Oh man, we're gonna have to play with that. And we have a wood table. Whew. That was a fun little sidetrack, but there we go. Wood table, and then we have to plant on it the scribing tools, and there we go. Now we have a research table, and we can do some research. So we're gonna play the little Thaumcraft minigame. These are our sort of inspiration light bulbs. And it's noticing that we have a crafting table and a cauldron nearby, so it may give us some additional options, but we're going to start creating a theory. Oh, we need paper. Here we go. Let's get some paper. Oh, that's never not going to be fun. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. I love that they just removed the they removed the growth height on those. Oh, so awesome. So let's play the little mini game. This UI, I should resize my UI, but I'm not going to. So, channel Aversio Sentia, you put a simple experiment to examine blah, blah, blah. Oh, these are going to require, if we do these, it's going to require materials, which we don't have, and I don't want to bother crafting. You know what we're going to do? We're going to pick up this table, and we're going to move it out of range of our other stuff, so it doesn't go, hey, cool, you've got those nearby, let me come up with some cool ways to improve the minigame experience for you. We'll put this farther away so we only get, like, the simple stuff that's not going to require us to craft stuff, hopefully. There you go, scribing tools. Now let's craft a theory. Okay, so, take some time to properly calibrate our instruments and tools. We'll gain some artifice and a bonus draw. Congratulations to us. So we'll learn some stuff. Next draw. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, man, it's going to want all of these things. We don't have any of these things. Fine, scrap that theory. We'll create a new theory. Let's see. Experiment with converting essentia into energy, similar to your blah. We'll gain some energistics. So basically, we're learning stuff. And occasionally, it's like, hey, to do this one, you would need to do some more stuff. So this would, let's see, lose 10 progress, but you regain inspiration and gain a draw. Don't care about that. A comparator. Do we have the ability to even craft a comparator? Is it just a vanilla comparator? Yeah, well, we don't have Certus, so never mind. No option there. Rethink. You take a step back, lose some progress, and say reject energistics finding. Sure, why not? I mean, we just want to get this thing done, right? Inspired. Your mind explores paths you have not considered. You gain some artifice. That sounds like a good one. I like that. Okay. Experimentation. We perform some experimentation and do some stuff. Nice. Vis crystals. We have Terra Vis crystals. We don't have Spiritus Vis crystals. We don't have most of these. We could go out and fetch them to finish this up. No, we're just going to scrap and try again. We use paper and a little bit of our scribing tools to do this. Gain some experience in a random category. Universal theory. A moment of revelation shows you all common links between all you've been studying. Your total progress is split evenly among everything. Blah. Cool. That works. Oh, look at that. We're actually going to be able to finish a theory. We gained 22 fundamentals. Complete our theory. There we go. Now we have gained some knowledge. We've gained some theory progress. I really hope. Knowledge totals. Okay, we've gained some progress, but not an entire set of progress. So yeah, by going through that sort of mini game and selecting things that we want to do, we gain, we kind of level up in that skill tree. But I guess we need to level up a full set. So we basically need to do at least that. And if we don't finish the theory, we get no credit for it. Oh, look, there we go. We managed to get, there we go. Awesome. And this is a cool minigame for the record. It's just right now we don't have a lot of the materials, and I don't want to go back and go, okay, well, let's craft all that stuff and then worry about all that. I suppose, yeah, I could manually. Oh, right, this is full of steam. Okay, anyway, Thaumonomicon. We can complete that, and now can we please craft a gosh, yes, we can craft a gosh darn ever full urn. We need a clay bucket. Or, sorry, a flower pot, which I thought I had crafted at some point, but maybe, I probably tried to craft, yeah, I think we tried to craft that earlier and don't have it anymore. So I need some more bricks. I think I've got some of those. Yes, okay. because that is the thing we will convert into the ever-full urn. And if we look here, we've got nothing in there right now. And in here I have the crafting table and this. Now let's just, well, hang on a second. Let's make sure we've got these lined up correctly. So we need the Fabrico. Now the crafting table has 20. We only need 10. Then we need Terra. So we need 30 Aqua and 10 Terra. This has Aqua in it. Guess we need 6 of that. And that means we're going to end up with excess Terra, but it just is what it is. I have given up at this point. And yeah, let's go ahead and start chucking stuff in. There we go, and boom. We have an ever full urn, ladies and gentlemen. This is awesome. So just to see how this works, let's go ahead and void that off and be terrible to our environment. And we've got steam all over the place. Oh man, what a mess. But if we put down the ever full urn now, I'm going to put it down right here. This should automatically fill up the crucible just by virtue of being nearby. Although maybe it needs to be closer. Nope, there it goes. It is filling this up on its own. And I think we should be able to pipe stuff out of it as well, which is pretty darn cool. And I wonder, just because of the nature of this this magical stuff, if I put like a drum nearby, does it fill that up? Who knows? Okay, it does not seem to fill it up directly, but that's okay. I should be able to, yes, I can bucket straight out of there. So this replaces, it replaces the well. And we should be able to pipe out of there as well. In fact, we can test that. Throw that there, and then just an extraction upgrade. Right there. Ooh. Maybe not. Well, not the end of the world either way, because we want to, yeah, we very much want to get past this. We want to get into, let's see, I think it's even it's an achievement. Yeah, there you go. You've earned this. Okay, it wants us to get to steal stuff, but we can create the Aqueous Accumulator, and we can create that. We can upgrade the Everfull Urn with a redstone clock, a fluiduct, which, let's see, oh, that's going to require lead. So that's something we'll have to grab. But then we should be able to get an Aqueous Accumulator and get into some more technological stuff. I think we are, at least for the moment, done with Thaumcraft. Let's see, how are we? I mean, there's still some stuff we can do, but for the moment, I think we're good. So we'll be diving into more technology stuff. Again, let me know your thoughts down in the comments about where we should set up a proper base. Should we try and make a proper go of the Void World and just kind of run it like a skyblock with things as an adventure area, or should we bite the bullet and say, hey, you know what? This is not a skyblock. We're gonna go into the Overworld and let the cards fall where they may. So let me know your thoughts on that. Oh man, we look ridiculous. I hope you've enjoyed. I've got to get this edited and up because I'm on my way out on a trip. So I will see you next time. Cheers.